praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who definitely rule well, man. And salute to you sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all brothers, hey, stay strong. We almost home. And quick response video to this video with TARIQ NASHEED debates a Puerto Rican woman who was critical of FBA, which that's short for Foundational Black Americans, man, which that's basically the tribe of Judah, man. You know, these niggas trying to get themselves their own new identity, which that's the tribe of Judah, man, you know. And of course some Gadites in there too, because a lot of these people you think are American Negroes are actually native, indigenous people. You know, those are Gadites according to the Bible. So mainly Judites and Gadites and Reubenites. And so yeah. Hey, the curses go on, man. We still in the land of our captivity. We still at war with each other as a people. You got a Judite up there at the top of your screen and an Ephraimite woman at the bottom of your screen. They arguing over Salakia. What they arguing over? They arguing over immigration and how a lot of the culture, the ratchet culture, come from the immigrants. The Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Caribbean niggas, the Jamaicans, Trinidadians, people from St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, etc., man. A lot of them West Africans, man. But that's what Tariq says. A lot of that shit come from our people too. But it all go back to Esau Edom, man. He allows this shit to go down, and you got wicked niggas that participate in this shit. You know? So, and once again, it's the curses that got our people at each other's throat like this, man. You know? And also, the scriptures also say that Ephraim envies Judah. All the tribes really envy Judah, man. But that northern kingdom, they really envy Judah, man. They envy the so-called Negro. That's straight out the Bible, man. Let's see, that's, what scripture is that? Isaiah 11:3. Hey, Judah is that head tribe, man. All the tribes are special. The whole nation of Israel, the Israelite people are special people, point blank, period. But the tribe of Judah is like uber special, man. They're like special, man. The Lord put some extra sauce on Judah, man. So let me get that real quick. Now I'm gonna let y'all see this, man. It's a little bit cringy, but anyway, this woman was heated because he got on their ass because a lot of them tribes do come over here and try to be bougie and holier than thou against so-called black people and try to be against us and talk down on us, act like they're better than us, man. You know? Which, come on now. That's all bullshit. We really should all love each other as a people. You know what I'm saying? So-called Negroes should love Puerto Ricans. So-called Negroes should love Mexicans. Vice versa. Mexicans should love Negroes, etc., man. But once again, we under them curses. So let me get this real quick. And I'm going to play this video too, some of it. Isaiah 11 and 13. It says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart. And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart. And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Exactly, man. So, hey, it's true. The other tribes, Ephraim, because that's really the whole northern kingdom, envy the hell out of the tribe of Judah. Mexicans envy the Judites. I'm speaking in general. I'm not talking about all our Ephraimite brothers and sisters. I'm not talking about all our Issacharite brothers and sisters, man. Speaking in general, man. That's straight out the scriptures, man. Our eyes are going to be evil towards each other. And, hey, Jamaicans envy the Judites. They Benjamites. They envy the Judites. The West Africans, they envy us. You know, but that's the curse. You know, there's some shit we got to put up with for now. So, let's play.
Projecting. You live in a culture where they exploit.
You read I was projecting. You were projecting.
Y'all
That's why you automatically say, oh, y'all claim Spain. Have I ever claimed Spain? Do you know me enough to know if I claim Spain?
Beat your ass. Poppy be knocking the shit out of you, especially if you're talking to a nigga. Poppy beats your ass, and then y'all
No.
on us.
My daddy's darker than than you. My daddy's darker than you. My daddy's darker than you.
So stop it, all right?
My daddy's darker than you. But you don't know me. All I'm saying is, you should have called me in.
What you have to do, Jen, put some respect.
You should have
on
called me
foundational Black
in.
Americans. See,
No,
you
you should have called me in
foundational Black Americans.
instead of talking at me. Like,
You're in our
you
country.
can holler at me. You was on my page already, so you might as well have hollered instead of explaining.
Sweetie, you gotta respect foundational Black Americans. If it weren't for us, you'd be in Puerto Rico right now eating chicken wings. Respect
No, honey, you don't know Puerto Rican history. That's why you're saying that.
I do know.
You don't know Puerto Rican history. That's why you're saying that.
I do know the history.
Okay?
Well, if you look at the civil rights struggle, man, the so-called Negroes, they are the reason that these other tribes get to come over here and et cetera, man. We went through this shit. We went through the blood, sweat, and tears. But the thing with TARIQ NASHEED, man, I don't know. I don't know if he's purposely causing division or whatever. But a lot of the things he says about these different tribes is true. You know? A lot of the things he said about them is true. But not all of them are like that, though. You know? So.
If you want to have this debate for real,
Now, hold on,
I
the
can pull
scriptures
up
say,
all the Puerto Rican history.
and the scriptures say, man, we're supposed to treat the immigrants, the ones of our people who come into the land, our land, we're supposed to love them and treat them like our brother. Because they are our brothers, man. The immigrants who are of our people. So, let me grab something on that real quick. This is Leviticus 19 and 33. And if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him, or ye shall not oppress him. You shall not vex him, but the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be as one born amongst you, and thou shalt love him as thyself, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your power. Exactly. So we're supposed to love our brothers, the Ephraimites, which is the Puerto Rican, the Simeonite. Oh man, it's hard to love Simeon, boy. I mean, I love all the tribes, man. The ones who try to live righteous, man. The hopeful elect of them, but Simeon, that's like the tribe I dislike the most, man. That's just me personally speaking, man. Them the biggest coons, man. Hey, bless the elect of the Simeonites, man. Bless the elect of the Simeonites. You know? So there's a certain way we're supposed to teach, we're supposed to treat our immigrant brothers and sisters as ourselves, man. Love them like you love yourself. Love them like you love your family. But it's hard to do that now because they come over here with that fucked up ass attitude towards us, man. And Esau, he purposely vets these people and bring over the worst of these tribes, man, over here, man. The LGBTs, the bourgeoisies, you know, the ones that got that hatred towards the dark skins. You know, he purposely brings certain types over here, man.
And all the Puerto Rican activists. See, you're in America. Your world is this big.
No.
That's why I said y'all have to travel. Y'all have to travel. Because here, y'all on butthurt all day long.
We do what?
You motherfuckers are on butthurt all the anti-black. You racist. You anti-black. That's why I said it's a scab. Stop letting people pick at your scab.
No, the
Stop
scab
wearing
is
blackness as a misery.
No.
All right? If y'all the strongest, and y'all the kings and queens, and y'all the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, act like it. Stop being fucking butthurt every time a war breeze blows. Ow! You racist, ow! You anti-black, like, act like you the fucking strongest motherfuckers on the planet then. Stop being so hyper fucking sensitive.
And we are the baddest motherfuckers on this planet. That's true. And we shouldn't be so hypersensitive. We sensitive because we done been through too much shit here, man. Centuries of oppression. They ain't got to deal with y'all being piled on us with all y'all bullshit. It's like, it's hard not to be sensitive, man. But we shouldn't be sensitive, you know. Yeah, we are the strongest people. We are the baddest, man. We are the most innovative. You know, we are the best of the best. We are creme de la creme. You know how I know? The Bible tell me so. And I see it every day in real time, bro. You know, this is Genesis 49. Genesis 49 and where we at? 8. Genesis 49:8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Judah, the so-called Negro, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. The other tribes praise us. Everybody copy our shit, man. The top inventors on this planet, mostly, at least 80% have come from Judah, the tribe of Judah. Hey, Yahushua the Messiah came from the tribe of Judah, man. Everything, damn near everything, from the tribe of Judah. We are the baddest. We are the salt of the earth. All the tribes are the salt of the earth. But like I said, Judah extra special, man. And the other tribes envy that. So it's Genesis 49. Hey, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. And she did a little praisal to the Judite woman in this video, talking about how the black woman, she the one holding it down, and black girl magic and all this. Basically trying to big up black woman to get on her side for real. But they praise us, bro, but envy us at the same time, you know? But that's going to depart, like I read earlier. And it says, thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. And it says, thy father's children shall bow down before thee. But other tribes going to bow in the kingdom. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, man. I just read that straight out of the Bible, Genesis 49:8. Don't get mad at me, man. You know, but guess what? We're going to love each other in the kingdom. We ain't going to vex the Ephraimites, and the Ephraimites ain't going to envy us. The northern kingdom ain't going to envy the so-called Negro. We ain't going to have no Uncle Tom Jamaicans and Barbadians and Panamanians and etc., man, Brazilians. You know? We're going to all love each other. So, play a little bit more of this.
Is when you have to flee your country like you did, sweetie.
What country? I was born here.
You were an
Did you flee Africa?
You were an anchor baby, sweetie.
Did you flee Africa?
You were an anchor baby, sweetie. You had to flee.
Did you flee Africa or were you born here?
Sweetie, boo-boo, you're an anchor baby. They had to bring your ass over here and anchor you
Boo-boo.
our black ass.
No, TARIQ, don't give me the closet homo shit. Don't do
No, sweetie.
Now, I don't know if they purposely paying TARIQ to cause this division between the tribes, but a lot of, like I said, a lot of the things he says is true. So I want to skip a little bit through this video. Let's see. 29-minute mark.
Why do black people care how we identify so bad? It's like it's a misery you need company for. You need to identify as black. You need to identify as black.
No.
You need to be black like me. Why do y'all care so?
That black shit, man. That throw our people off. That's such a trick word, man. Nobody on this planet is black, man. Black meaning void of light. Everything that's negative. You know? White meaning purity, man. Nobody on this planet is white. You got Edomite people running around calling themselves white, and you got our people running around calling themselves black. Look at TARIQ NASHEED. He's a brown-skinned person, man. That hair he got ain't even black, and it's very dark. It's dark brown. But if you look at the sides of the screen on this video, that's black. You know, that's actually black. So that black shit, see, that's why we got to come back to this truth, man. We got to come back to who we actually are. Oh, black this, black, man. We the only people on this planet called the damn so-called color. And the so-called white people, the only people on this planet called the color. You know? That's stupid, man. So that foundation of black American shit, that shit gonna crumble. That shit gonna crumble.
Bad how other
And I do have to say this: the Judites are the foundation of America. You know, they are the infrastructure. That's another lesson.
black people identify. Why does it hurt you so bad? That's a you problem. That's a you problem. That's not our problem.
Sweetie, you're in our shit.
No, but that's you problem. Why do you care how other people? Are you not black enough for yourself?
You're in our country disrespected.
No, but this is not your country. This is not your country.
It is. This is
okay.
This is
no, you were enslaved here. This is not your country.
It is my country, sweetie.
You were enslaved here and don't have to go honest to go back to where you're from.
No.
You were enslaved here. This is not your country.
It is my country.
Well, as of right now, it's not our country. But by birth, a part of our birthright, it is our country, because the scriptures say the whole world was created for Israel's sake. So it's her country too. The whole world was created for our sake. You know? But right now, Esau running this bitch, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So she got a point there. She got a point there. Yeah, we are the culture here. We are the flavor here. We are the foundation. We are the infrastructure here. But right now, it don't fucking belong to us, man. And it's gonna get nuked too, by the way. It's gonna get nuked, man. If y'all ain't knew that yet. And Puerto Rico gonna go with it, man. Puerto Rico ain't that damn far. Puerto Rico gonna get hit too, man. The missiles don't burn it. The tsunami's gonna hit it, man, from the missiles. When the earth get to quaking. So I need to repent, man. So let's go.
That's why you're still marching, because it's not your country.
No, we're still, and you marched your
That's
ass
why
out of
the
Puerto Rico.
government is disproportionately white, because it is not your country.
You marched your ass out of Puerto Rico.
That's why you get shot in the back and nobody goes to jail, because it is not your country.
And in Puerto Rico,
Okay.
you get shot to the point where you get the fuck out
Worry
of here.
about why you
In
care
Puerto
so
Rico,
deeply
in Puerto
how other
Rico,
people identify.
the violence is just the same. And
Can you answer that question? Answer that question.
Ma'am, what's your question? Because you're talking, we
My
get shot
question is,
like y'all ain't getting
why-
shot in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, really? Y'all getting shot like crime ain't a bitch in Puerto Rico.
Why do you keep talking about Puerto Rico? I live
Because
here.
you're talking
I'm
about
not
us.
here.
You're talking about us. You're talking about
No, but
foundation.
I'm talking about you here.
You're talking
I'm
about
talking about you here in America.
You in our
Stop
country.
getting to Puerto Rico. Talk about me here.
You're in our country, sweetie. You're not in Puerto Rico.
No, I'm not in your country. This isn't your country. That's why the government is disproportionately white.
No,
Go down to Washington,
They're
D.C.
colonizers. They're invaders. They've invaded.
No, honey. Take your black ass to D.C. and stand in front of the White House and say this is our country.
See, this how them tribes, them damn tribes, man. This is Zechariah 12:7, man. It says, the Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first. Read it again. The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. We've been through the most, man, the tribe of Judah, man. We've been through the most, man. You know, as you can see. As you can see. You see the other tribes actually mocking us, getting shot in the back by police, and the police getting away with it, or they think they got away with it, because the Most High, he's not mocked, man. So for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Got the other tribes mocking that shit, man. Not all of them. Some of them, like her. You know, we've been through the most. Scriptures say the Lord gonna say Judah first, man. And let me get Deuteronomy 28 real quick. Deuteronomy 28 real quick. It says 28 and where we at? 28 and 54. 54. So that the man that is tender and delicate among you, and so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall lead. And then basically, that's going into how our eyes are going to be evil towards each other, man. You know? You go read Amos, is that Amos 7 and 17? I think, don't quote me on it, but it says how our wife going to be a harlot in the city. Because he got to talking about how to eat all the Puerto Rican women that's known for is prostitution. Dominican women known for prostitution. Brazilian women known for prostitution. They're just prostitutes. But hell, our women in America, the same damn thing. It says our wives are going to be harlots in the city, and our sons and our daughters are going to fall by the sword. Not only did we kill each other, but Esau killed us. Esau the one that got us killing each other, but really, it all go back to the Most High, ultimately. This is his plan. This world is his stage, man. We his actors. We all playing our parts, man. Our positions, our roles. You know? So, Judah gonna be saved first. But Guess what? There's 144,000 men that the Lord gonna save. That's the elect of the children of Israel, and you have the other 12,000 of each tribe, of every tribe that's gonna be saved, man. That's the good of our people, the righteous brothers of our people, man. And you got that 1/3, the great multitude is gonna be saved. The 1/3 of our people. You know, so go back a little bit.
Sweetie, the world is colonized by
They will escort you out. They will escort you out. Can you answer the question? Because I'm really curious about it.
Sweetie, name a place where the white supremacists don't control.
Can you answer the question? Because I'm really curious about it.
White supremacists control Puerto Rico.
And they control you too.
They control
like I said, it's across the board.
We know that though. We know that we're dominated.
And I know that too.
No, you don't. You talk.
And it all started from her talking about blackness. So-called black people use their blackness as a scab, which blackness is a scab. Because we're Israelites. So that term black being up on us, that is a damn scab, man. It's complete bullshit.
But I don't know. Are you insane?
Sweetie, we understand white supremacy. That's why we fight it. Y'all don't fight it. You flee. You bring your ass over
Can
here.
you call me Jenicia?
You bring your ass over here and start eating off the DACA program.
I mean, am I talking to my grandma? Can you call me Jenicia? I've been boo-boo, sweetie. I want the masculine, Tariq. I want the masculine. Call me Jenicia. Don't call me boo-boo and sweetie.
You bring your ass over here and eating off the dream program and DACA. You did.
If you keep calling me sweetie and boo-boo, I'm going to call you Auntie Tariq.
Hold on.
You come over here eating off
Auntie Tariq, can you?
No.
My battery for the die, so I'm gonna play a little bit more. Let me I'm gonna let this play. Hold on.
Gaining access to everything that we have. You understand? I really want y'all to peep that part when she said that. How the niggas be over here choosing up on her. I really want y'all to peep that. What's up, brother Elijah Farrakhan? How are you, brother? You dig? Because, that touched the nerve when I talked about what goes down in Puerto Rico. Y'all talk all that bullshit, but you're out there slinging your ass in broad daylight on a daily basis. Black women, stop it. No, they ain't out there like that. They ain't out there. The sisters over here ain't out there like that. Yeah? But notice these folks have a lot of contempt. Notice when I mentioned Harriet Tubman, she got pissed off. They don't like black women. You know why? Because when you think of black women, when the world looks at what a black woman is, you look at foundational black American women. Let's just be real. The epitome of not just black women. When you think of womanhood, let's keep this shit a buck. When you think of women who are strong, morally strong, fighters, women with integrity. When you think of that, you think of foundational black American women. This is why these women like this, they always trying to project that hood rat ghetto shit on foundational black American women. But listen, when you think of womanhood, when you think of women with integrity, women of strength, women of valor, women who are strong, women with resilience, you think of Harriet Tubman, you think of Coretta Scott King, you think of Betty Shabazz, you think of Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. When you think of strong women, you think of foundational black America, you think of Rosa fucking Parks. You think of Ida B. Wells. You think specifically of foundational black American women who encompass all of that shit. Even when it comes to talent, when you think of women, if we want to go to the music industry, you think of fucking Beyonce. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When you think of women who are business folks, women entrepreneur women, you think of Madam C.J. Walker.
That's just a part of the excellency of Judah, man. Hey, we just naturally great, you know? Let's go.
When you talk about feminism, a real feminist, or women fighting not just for women's rights, but the rights of everybody, you think of Sojourner Truth. That's why they like to quote her. You think of foundational Black American women. You don't think of no fucking Puerto Rican women. You think of Puerto Rican women, J-Lo, that's it. Let's just be real. No disrespect to Puerto Rico. I'm not trying to shit on. You don't think of no fucking Puerto Rican women. You think of Puerto Rican women, J-Lo, that's it. Let's just be real. No disrespect to Puerto Rico. I'm not trying to shit on Puerto Rico. That's why the J-Lo is their god. That's the best you got is fucking J-Lo. A mediocre fucking singer.
And that's him vexing Ephraim. Hey, this is Jeremiah 50 and 33, man. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. We're oppressed together. We all in the same goddamn boat, man. All this bickering back and forth, we all in the same boat. We're oppressed together, man. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. But guess what? 34. The Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Exactly. So the Lord is disquieting the inhabitants of Babylon, man. Because guess what? The tribes is coming together in this truth. In this truth, man. And even in a worldly type of way, you got some of the tribes coming together. You got these different truces and so-called peace treaties between the tribes in certain areas, you know, where there was conflict, you know. And but mainly in this truth, man. That's where the tribes is coming together, man. You know, because we all in the same shithole. We all in the same shit. You know? So let me get one more script. Let me get this Zechariah. 9 and 13. And it says, when I have bent Judah for me and filled the bow with Ephraim. Hold on, okay. When I have bent Judah for me and filled the bow with Ephraim and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man. So the Lord is about to make us as a sword of a mighty man, as a bow and arrow, man. Mighty archers. You know, he said he bent Judah and filled the bow with Ephraim. That's the tribes coming back together in this truth, bro. The hopeful elect. Let's see. And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as the lightning. And the Lord Yahweh shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds of the south. The Lord of hosts shall defend them, and they shall devour and subdue with sling stones, and they shall drink and make a noise as through wine, and they shall be filled like bowls, and as the corners of the altar. Right? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's gonna go down in the society, man. It's gonna be a race war. It's gonna be all types of unrest, as you can see. And they talking about Trump might just be on his deathbed with so-called COVID-19, man. You know, that's all set up, man. That's gonna make these Edomites rouse up. And in return, in response, that's gonna make Judah rouse up and the other tribes rouse up. Scripture said nation against nation, man. Kingdom against kingdom. You know? You tribes finna find out the so-called white man can't stand y'all ass just as much. Anytime Trump shitting on somebody, is either a so-called Negro or a Latino he's shitting on. And I think he hates Latinos a little bit more than he hates the Negroes. And this is verse 16. And the Lord thy power And he said, hey, hold on. And Tariq said something in this video. He said, hey, so-called white man can keep y'all in check with paper towels. Because the Puerto Rican lady said that they got tanks and shit on our ass to keep us in check. And Tariq was like, okay, yeah, they need a whole fucking military to keep us in check. And he's like, they keep y'all in check with paper towels. Man, that's true, bro. Remember Trump went over there to Puerto Rico couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, throwing paper towels after the big hurricane hit them, throwing all them damn paper towels, man. That's true, man. But let me read some more of this. Verse 16, and the Lord their power shall save them in that day as the flock of his people. But they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as an ensign upon his land. For how great is his goodness and how great is his beauty. Corn shall make their young men cheerful and new wine the maids. Exactly, man. We finna get the hell up out of here. All that little hating this, try hating. Fuck all that shit. And that light skin, dark skin shit. That colorism shit, man. Get out of here with that, man. That's lame. And if you practice that, you lame, you know. But all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shah, Bashem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the hopefully led Kwam Yasha, a Bible ball.